We have something to announce. Should we say it? Ready for this? Welcome to my crib.
Natalie, what are we doing here?
We're going house searching.
Ah!
Today we're searching for Today we're searching for houses because I'm just kidding, I don't have a ring on, but yeah, we're just house searching, you know. We're taking things to the next level.
We have like 5 or 6 houses we're gonna look at and kind of like decide. Look at this massive pantry for a lot of dog food.
This is the master bedroom. But it looks more like a filming room because me and Dennis are thinking YouTubers and we're like, look at all this lighting.
There's a lot of windows.
Look at this lighting. It's perfect. This is mine, I call it. This is the closet for Dennis's shoes.
For all my shoes, I love shoes.
And what's this
Show the bathroom over there.
Okay,
that's a tiny ass closet. Who cares about that?
Wow, this is pretty bad. Pretty spacious. Oh my god, it looks like a heart.
Oh my
On the
god.
honeymoon.
That's a lot of room to take a dump. It's one toilet. Like jumping jacks while you poo.
No.
In all sunshine. Or should I say carpet? Oh. And we got a free foosball table. That's so cool. Play foosball or something.
You think this would be your room?
It's a projector screen. Probably.
This looks a lot like your room, like the man cave. No girls allowed except for Natalie.
Oh, you know, just chilling next to my jacuzzi. This is a very, very nice bathroom. What was that? Oh. Oh, cool.
Halloween. Trick or treat Halloween.
Where would you hide if we're gonna scare kids in Halloween? In that bush, right?
I've been right here giving candy.
That's a very nice house. This is it. Sold. Sold.
Sold to the girl in the dark skirt and the guy with the hat. The Supreme hat.
Dirty ass wall. This ain't it. We don't like this one. Get us out of here.
I don't like this house.
It's really big. Like,
But it's too dark.
that ceiling is so high.
I'm looking for lighting and a place that looks very like you enter and you're like, oh, this is my home. Very nice presence, like very. It's just huge for sure. Welcome to my crib.
So we actually showed this one in a previous vlog a long time ago. We're here at Natalie's favorite store in the world, Aldi. How do you feel being at your favorite store?
No words. I love these tomatoes.
So this Aldi is super empty. I'm assuming because of the hurricane and everybody bought all like fruits and vegetables and all the perishable things. I don't know if you guys have been to Aldi before or not, but you have to buy your bags and you have to bag your own stuff.
Hello guys, fast forward to a few hours. We've ate dinner, we've done a few working stuff, and I want to let you know that we are home. Okay, so what did you think about the 2 houses?
I'm watching a video of a golden retriever.
Nice.
You can't see it.
Okay, well anyways, we went searching for, we saw like maybe like 5 houses, right? Mm-hmm. And we liked 2 houses.
Natalie's major priority is like security.
Yeah.
You're very like
Paranoid?
paranoid.
Yeah, a lot of you don't know, but I'm a very paranoid person. I like a gated community, not because of anything, but just because like I've always, I don't know, I like the feeling of feeling like it's secure in my own place. Yeah, I'm an anxious person, but me and Dennis are about to do a you now in a little bit, but first we're actually gonna do a Q&A. Jupiter has a bed, but he chooses to use his towel. All right, this is pre-Q&A. I like to drink fancy juices in these cups. I don't drink, and this is non-alcoholic. This is actually like an antioxidant juice, whatever. So, yeah, that's all I had to say. I asked you guys on Snapchat to ask me and Dennis some questions.
Sorry.
Very loud. Alright, so the first question is, if we move out, will we be taking Jupiter with us? That's not a question. I'm just kidding. Yes, of course we will be taking Jupiter. Jupiter is already a part of our familia. And actually, when we were looking at the houses, we were like, okay, is this space big enough for Jupiter? Is the backyard good enough for him?
Natalie lives with her parents and Jupiter, but I feel like the dog's more Jupiter. I mean, Jupiter is more Natalie's dog than her parents' dog. Like her parents didn't even want a dog. You just ended up buying it.
Yeah. I take care of everything, expenses, everything for Jupiter. So he's my dog and he will be going home with me. I actually can't wait. That's like one of the things I'm like the most excited about, because sometimes, okay, like when you're in your parents' house, don't you feel like you have, like you say, you can't really vlog in front of them all the time? Like I can't really work all the time, and also I feel like Jupiter doesn't get his real space because it's still like I have to ask for permission, and I have to be like, is it okay if I put Jupiter here? Like I can't take him upstairs, for instance. So even though today I was dancing with him, I took him upstairs and my dad was on Facebook. He's like, Natalie, did you take Jupiter upstairs? And I was like, yes, because he already knew.
No, she didn't ask me if it was okay to have a dog when we got married. Like I've always said,
when we got married?
No, when we get married. The point is, she always knew that I like dogs. I've never owned a dog. So she just like one day was like, hey, I got Jupiter.
No, I told
She didn't
you.
really, you didn't really ask me if it was okay.
I did too. I was like, Dennis, I saw the cutest dog and I think I'm gonna go and look into him. Do you think it's okay if we, like, it's gonna be your dog too? You said do whatever you want.
No, it didn't
It's your
feel like
dog
you
right
asked
now.
me that way. No, you just did it.
But I did, baby.
She just did it.
I did. Okay, next question. Are you guys planning on moving together?
I mean, that's kind of like what the purpose of this big vlog was.
If we buy the house right now, right? Clearly we're not married. We're only gonna move in together once we're married. It's gonna be like an investment kind of thing, unless we plan on eventually, like, I don't know, in a year.
Like if we get married,
then
then it would be our home. Still like a possibility that we end up building our home.
So my sister's lying on the floor.
Natalie.
Oh crap, sorry. Anyways, my sister's lying there on the floor with Jupiter. Her first words out of her mouth was, Jupiter, love me. Clearly she needs love.
Is that all people ask? Do you ever think about getting married?
You and Dennis ever think about getting married? Yes. Yes, we do. Indeed. Indubitably. What's your favorite color?
You guys gotta get creative with these
What's your favorite color, Mama?
Green.
Blue. So we were just asked what our favorite restaurant is to go to.
We both have the same favorite one.
Okay, say it in 3, 2, 1. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Sukihana. You didn't say it!
It doesn't matter. Sukihana.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
I knew it was Sukihana. I just wanted you to say it by yourself.
Okay. Sukihana. We love
Yeah, Sukihana.
Even though it's
Sushi.
overly priced, we
Sushi
always
buffet
eat a lot of sushi. It's a sushi buffet. If you've never gone to those, you must. You really
Jugga
must.
left, but we've taken her twice, and she enjoys it, but she does not eat a lot.
Yeah, she doesn't eat a lot, so
No.
it's not worth your buck.
From now on, we're not getting you the buffet. You're getting your own little pieces, little side dish,
Just a
and
little
that's
rice.
it.
The stuff we leave.
Little bits of jasmine rice. Why are we going house searching?
Yeah, why did we go house searching?
Because at some point in your life, you gotta go look for that house you're gonna live in.
You make it sound so boring. We were actually so excited.
Look, the houses were bomb. Like, I really enjoy them. I can picture myself living in these houses. Like, they're really awesome, okay? No, I'm not saying it in a bad way, all right? Let's keep it like that. They're very nice houses, and I'm very grateful for being able to actually afford or be able to live in one of these amazing, beautiful houses. It's gonna be fun. And it'll really help with the, I feel like it'll help with the filming, because
It's gonna help us a lot.
a lot of these houses are like centered around, well, the
Lighting.
rooms have good lighting.
That's our main thing we look for.
They're big rooms, so we have room to put like the computer and set
Yeah.
things up, and have maybe like a green screen that
and
you don't
have our
have to
own
take down.
space.
And like, I don't vlog breakfast, and I don't vlog certain parts of my day because I'm not alone.
Yeah,
or with
you're
her.
with your dad
I'm with
and
my
stuff.
parents. So, and my parents, like, parents get awkward.
Super awkward.
Around the camera.
Super awkward.
So like, if I wanted to eat breakfast and like my parents eat breakfast with me, like, how am I gonna put the camera in between me and my breakfast and like whatever, and then my dad behind the camera and just be
With the
like,
house on.
so this is what I'm eating, and like, there, like I can't intrude upon that like dinner.
And our house is gonna be so beautiful. It's gonna be so nice and decorated. I'm so excited. You're excited too.
No,
Did
yeah,
I just say
yeah,
something?
yeah.
Dennis.
No, the thing is,
Under-
Natalie isn't very techie, right?
No.
I am very, very techie.
Yeah, and
Like,
Dennis is a good decorator. You're gonna be the decorator. I'm excited to see what he decorates. And sit there.
like, I like that modern like house look. I like all those, like, the beautiful tech options, like having a Nest cameras, all of those like phone activated garages.
I
And
like
I want
comfort.
solar panels. I want a bomb car. Like, I want a nice house.
I want comfort and love. That's it.
Natalie just wants a really good bed, probably.
Yeah.
Like a
good bed.
Tempur-Pedic or something.
People want to know, how long have me and Dennis been together? In February, on February 26th, it will be 6 years.
Hooray.
Hurrah.
I feel like people make it seem like it's an accomplishment.
Super, yeah.
Do you feel like it's an accomplishment?
No, I feel like people do make it seem like it's an
Make
accomplishment.
it seem like it is. Do you think it is?
Yeah, I feel proud.
Do you feel like it's hard?
No, it's not hard. What do you think?
Are accomplishments things that like were hard to achieve?
Okay, fine, then I guess it's not an accomplishment. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, when people ask me and when I say, oh yeah, I've been together with him for 6 years, and they're like, you're so young, like what? Like girl, go and explore.
Usually people are like shocked.
Yeah.
Right? And then I remember a couple days ago, I told someone that we've been together for 6 years, and like, oh, that's good. Me and my girlfriend or whatever have been together for like 8.
Yeah.
Or like 9, and I was like, damn. Even ours is shorter than that.
Yeah, yeah.
So like I know of people that have been together for longer, but I still feel like we've been together for a long time. More than most.
So I don't get it. Do you feel like it's an accomplishment or?
So I'm kind of contradicting what I started saying.
I have no idea.
But yeah, like it was very easy. Like I've had a great time.
Yeah, it's been very easy.
It's
and
not
we took the time to pause that.
Like it's
not
not
a horrible time. We're
like it's not challenging. No, not horrible time.
No,
I've never had horrible
we both
times.
said
What are you talking
we
about?
both said it was easy, and then we both like looked to the side and like. I feel like we thought about all the horrible times.
No, it's been very. No, not at all.
Yes, there.
Not like horrible times. We've never come close to breaking up ever. Are you kidding me?
No, yeah. But there has been hard times.
But not hard to like what I feel
It's never-
other people have had. I've heard of really bad situations, like cheating and like, stuff like that. Like not even close ever.
It's never been hard, both of us. It's always been hard individually. So like maybe I'm going through something really rough in life, and like you have to help me, like that. I feel like those are the rough patches. Never you and me rough. Does that make sense? How many kids do we plan on having?
She always keeps saying 2, and is stuck on the fact. She keeps thinking that I want 2. But I've always said I wanted 3.
I never knew that.
See, and I keep saying 3 every time, and every time I say it, she's like, I never knew that. Or, oh, for real?
Well, we'll
like, no,
see,
yeah,
we'll
like
see.
3, yes.
Can we
I
say
want
something?
3.
Having a dog is like a kid. It's not.
So you're saying that having Jupiter's gonna take up the slot of a child that could have existed?
No, not at all. No, what I'm saying is, imagine Jupiter times 3.
No, not at all.
Why?
Because he rolls around in mud. Unless kids roll around in mud.
Kids do too.
Okay, yeah.
Kids are, and the thing about kids is their stomach isn't like dogs where they eat dirt. Their stomach is like, and like, that was cleaning that up.
I've always had the idea that babies try to kill themselves. all the time. Like
I think
I'm
you're not
surprised
wrong, yeah.
like they don't lick like electrical sockets and stuff. Or
They
like
do. You
pull
have
on,
to cover those.
pull on stuff and like stuff falls on them and drawers.
They
and
do.
stuff. Like they're just like walking little suicide machines.
Yeah,
like they're
pretty
just trying to kill themselves. You have to be watching them all the time. She's in a fucking bathtub? What?
She said, when did we meet and where?
We met at a party.
We met at a
At
party.
a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I get my shoes?
Yeah.
So I get everybody, like my mom, my dad,
Thanks for the question, by
her
the way. That's a
mom,
really flattering question to Dennis.
Natalie,
Anything shoes,
me.
Dennis loves.
Like I make lines for these shoes. Like I wake up at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
to be at the door for these. But
I have two.
But that's like that gets me as far as like Jordans, because Jordans are just like make the line. When it comes to Yeezys, it's just straight luck. Like Yeezys are raffles.
You've been very lucky.
So I have been extremely
You don't have
lucky
contacts?
to have. I have 5 pairs. So I've won 5 straight raffles. And in each raffle,
That's
there's
luck.
like 2,000 people.
Yeah.
And I just won a pair today. I wanna show them the pair I won
show
today.
off. I don't know.
I got those on Nike sneakers app today. These are really rare, and I managed to get them. So I found ways. I'm looking at the camera and trying to high five at the same time. I feel like our culture
Yeah.
of Colombia is very proud.
Every Hispanic.
When you
Every
move to a community, you know every neighbor that is Colombian, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is okay. That's being Colombian. Yes, we are Colombian, so we answered the question. I've heard that Filipino people are also very proud.
Really?
And like they try to find ways of connecting famous people with their country. So like let's say this popular lady, right, is like I don't know, like white, for example. Yeah. If her husband is Filipino, like they act as if she's Filipino. And like they're happy that she's related to their country. I see that. And I feel like Colombians are like that too, right?
They are, yeah.
Like for example, there's this one news anchor. She's Colombian. And then she has a husband who's Asian or whatever, and then he does like stuff like important. And then my mom really likes him because she's married to a Colombian woman. So it's like that. Like you find ways to make your culture seem more like it has more influential people. True. You know.
So when will I be coming to LA? I don't know yet, but there is a potential tour that I might be going on. We have yet to decide because honestly, if I go on this tour, I miss more things than I go to. But basically the tour would be around different countries. Well, one country, Canada.
Okay.
And then a few different cities. But basically I would miss Dennis's birthday, I'd miss Thanksgiving, and I would also miss his graduation. So we're still on it.
And the beginning of Dennis's outlet, which is on December 2nd, which is my birthday. So she'd miss my birthday, my graduation, Thanksgiving.
So I don't know.
And the beginning of Dennis's outlet, which I would have to start by myself.
But you totally said it's okay.
I said it's totally fine. Insert.
So as YouTubers, do we get a lot of people that ask us to follow them back?
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
I'm like the minor character here. Like she's like the main one. It's Natalie's outlet, obviously.
How do you feel when people do that?
I feel like there's no connection.
Yeah.
Right? Between the person asking and the person that they want to follow.
Yeah.
They want to follow them.
Yeah.
So for example, I've gotten to meet a lot of interesting people on Twitter.
Yeah.
We recognize your profile pictures. We notice who you are, right? And if you're a very honest person, maybe one day I'm looking at the comment that you left and I'm like, you know what? Like she's been responding a lot for a while. I'm gonna follow this person.
Yeah, like people that are super supportive on our pages, like we see you guys all the time and I have no problem following you guys. But then someone that just is randomly like, hey, can I get a follow? Then it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of standoffish because you don't really, it's not genuine.
Have you ever heard of like guys? Okay, this is way mature, but there's guys that try to like get girls.
Yeah.
Just to say like, oh, I got that girl.
Got it.
And like she's another badge like on their like whatever the hell it's called.
Fake.
Like they have like this list that they're like, oh, I have all these people that have like you know what with. So I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, look at all these YouTubers and Viners and people that I have following me. They feel like it's a lot of like, they demand more pride and respect that way.
Yeah.
Which isn't cool because you're just like a statistic. Like, I'm one of those 100 YouTubers that follows you. Like, no, that's not cool.
Okay, so my first job was I was a student leader at my community college. And I also did like campus activity boarding things and I would just come up with all the creative parts and I loved that job. It was amazing. I got my sister to go for the job and because like I had a really good reputation, they were like, oh yeah, Angelica's sister, like let's continue the legacy. And Angelica hates her job. There. But I hope you're not from that job because I just exposed that she hates working there.
I was in middle school. I was like 12 or 13. So I had a bunch of friends and we all went to like this market and we would always buy like food, right, at this market. Have you ever told you about
No, you haven't told me about that one.
Okay. So one day one of my friends is like, oh, the owner of the store is asking if we can give out flyers.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is my first job. And the guy's like, I'll give you money if you put up flyers for us. So he gave me a stack like that, right? And this is like inner city, like apartment buildings and stuff. Like this is like kind of like New York, Boston area, like New England. So he assigned me like half the goddamn city. And he's like, you have all day to do this. And then I was going up to doors, handing out flyers. I had so many. My parents got worried, obviously, so they went out looking for me. It was like 9 o'clock. And I was still handing out flyers and because I still had so many and then they ended up helping me. Right? So my dad would drive like on the street and my mom and I would do like separate sides of the street.
Yeah.
I went back to the market, obviously, where the guy was. This dude drove like a Hummer. Like he was like this big, like beefy, like money kind of guy. And like all my friends had already done it, or we all kind of met there, right? We all arrived really late. Like we finished really late. The dude gave me $4.
You didn't ask before?
He gave me $4.
What did your parents say?
they laughed. They were like, oh, that's a good experience for your first job, and they just laughed. But like,
and then they're like, quit.
no, it wasn't even. It was a one-time thing. It was like a freelance thing. It's like, hey, do this, I'll pay you $4, really man.
Though. At least like 10.
That's like child labor. Like,
that's really
hell
messed
no.
up. That's messed up. Actually, a whole day, at least 20.
It was like 9 o'clock,
That's so
and
sad.
I got out of school to do that.
I'm sorry.
$4.
I will be starting a Spanish channel. I have yet to know what it's gonna be called, but I start in January, and it's gonna be the same content. So for you guys that are worried that I might not be posting my English videos, it's still gonna be the same, but just in Spanish. So it's just to give the viewers that are Spanish the time to understand what I'm saying. And I don't know what the name is. You guys should leave some suggestions below.
I think the majority of the videos are actually gonna be voiced over.
Yeah.
But I would enjoy having videos that might come out in Spanish first sometimes, and then come out in English, but that we actually speak in Spanish in it. And I don't know how comfortable we feel doing that, because
we could totally do that.
We could definitely do it.
Like, I just want to start small, you know, and like put something out there, and then if it gets a good response and if it feels good with me and I can still balance 2 channels, then we'll totally, you know.
We have to test the waters and see how things go.